There's a very popular Vietnamese dish called shaking beef. I absolutely love it, but I thought I'd change it up a bit and show you how to make it with duck. It works really well because duck has a nice gamey flavour, so it's going to withstand a lot of the flavours that I'll be adding to the marinade. In a bowl, I'll add some soy sauce. We want about a tablespoon of light soy sauce. I like to use light soy sauce for this because after it cooks down in the wok, it is going to get quite salty, so light is best for this. Along with some fish sauce. Again, it is quite salty, but it does have that wonderful savoury flavour, and that's what we're looking for. So a splash of fish sauce and oyster sauce. Again, a small splash, about a tablespoon worth. Perfect. Now we need to balance this out with some sugar. I'm using some brown sugar. You can use any sugar you like for this. I'm just going to reserve a small amount of this sugar for later on because I'm going to make some pickled onions to go with it. Absolutely delicious. Now we'll just mix that until the sugar dissolves into all of those other condiments. And now for some garlic, a few cloves of garlic that I'll just bruise with my knife. And then we'll just roughly chop it. And that is good to go into our duck marinade. Great. Now we'll just stir that through and let's get onto the duck. Now I'm using duck breast for this. Duck breast is super lean. If you want to make this a leaner option, you can remove the duck fat. But knowing me, I love duck fat. I think it's fantastic. So I'm going to leave it on because it is going to go crispy when it's wok fried. You can see that I've got a nice sharp knife here. It makes a world of difference because you do want to get this super thin. So it's all about flash frying. So nice thin bits. And then I'm going to place it in the marinade and just let it sit there for about half an hour to an hour if you have some time. So I do need to put this in the marinade and get every piece of this duck coated. So use your hands for this and marinate, massage that meat. I'm just going to put that to the side for one moment because I do need to get my pickled onions going. Now in this bowl I have one red onion that I've finely sliced. The finer you slice it, the faster it's going to pickle. So I'll add the remaining brown sugar, just sprinkle that in. Along with some ginger. I love ginger, so I'm going to add a good amount of it, about a teaspoon that's been finely grated, directly into the bowl. Perfect. And now some vinegar, just some white vinegar or any vinegar that you have. Ideally, you don't want a vinegar that's dark in colour, so balsamic or black, because it will stain the onions too much. A generous pinch of salt. And then finally, some sesame oil. You can be quite liberal with the sesame oil, about a teaspoon. And then with your hands again, I do love using my hands for this because it just does start to break down the onion and pickle it much faster. You can see just by mixing that for a few moments, it's immediately softened and it's pickled. It really does take out the harshness of the onion. Okay, that is ready. We'll put it to the side. Let's get on to the main event, which is the duck. It smells fantastic, but it's going to smell even better when I start to wok fry it. Now, I've been heating my wok for a good 5 minutes. It is very hot. I know my pan is screaming hot because I've got the thermo spot there and it's gone solid red. Now we can add some peanut oil or vegetable oil, just a small splash. And see how there's smoke? That's a good sign when it comes to wok frying. Now obviously be really careful with this. There's no need to throw this from a height. It's best to do it quite low. By doing that, we're not going to get lots of splashes. And this is where it gets its name, shaking. It's all about the gesture of shaking the pan. You want to toss it. See how hot that pan is. We've got lovely caramelization. And because we're shaking it, you can see, I probably should have worn an apron with this because it does make a mess. Anyway, that is ready. So I'm going to turn the heat off and now add the pepper, which is really traditional with shaking duck or shaking beef. We're going to add about half a teaspoon. We want the warmth of the pepper. I added at this stage because I don't want to overcook the pepper. If you do, it'll burn, and we just want that real nice heat from it. So just quickly toss that in the oil, and we're ready to plate up. So now I'll grab a plate with some hot steamy rice that's ready to turn over. Some watercress, traditional to add to it because it does have a slight pepperiness to it. I love to add tomatoes, so just we'll half 3 or 4 tomatoes straight into the salad. It is a nice idea to have a salad because there is so much going on with the duck. You do need that refreshing flavour of some tomatoes and that watercress. Also 1 lime, we'll just dress that salad just at the last minute with that fresh lime and we'll give that a light toss. We'll pop that on the plate with those tomatoes. Fantastic. And then our wonderful onions, a generous amount of onions on the top of that salad. And we are going to take that cup off the rice. Looking good. And now for our shaking duck. Lots of shaking duck on the side, straight from the wok. So it's piping hot. That fat's gone crispy. This is so good. And I can actually smell that pepper. There you have it. Oh, I am so excited about this. It just looks so vibrant and of course delicious. I'm gonna have a taste of this crispy wok fried duck. Oh, that duck is such a great substitute for beef. Full of flavour, the pepper is prominent. You know what, this is a lot of fun to cook. It makes a mess, as you can see. Next time, I will be wearing an apron.